Hey everyone, welcome to another video from Propulsion Swimming. This week we're going to be looking at lower body stretches. Now I've said it before and I'll say it again, stretching is really important for day-to-day life. That's because it helps keep your muscles flexible, strong and healthy. The best time to do stretches is when you thoroughly warm them up. Doing them when you're cold can lead to some severe injuries, and we don't want that. The best way to show you this is by using blue tack. If you stretch blue tack when it's cold, it's gonna snap like this. If you warm it up and then pull it apart, it stretches. And your muscles will do exactly the same. So let's get into some lower body stretches, like I mentioned before, that you're gonna wanna perform to improve your swimming. The first stretch is for your calves. Swimmers' calves are known to be quite tight as their ankles are usually in an extended position when kicking. This extended position is also known as the plantar flexion. The only time swimmers' feet aren't in plantar flexion is when swimming breaststroke. This is a stretch that every swimmer should do, and it's very simple. To do it, stand next to a wall with one foot in front of the other and bend your front knee slightly. Keep your back leg straight with your heel on the ground and lean forwards towards the wall. You should feel the stretch down the back of your leg. If you find that you don't have a wall to push against, like we were in this film, you can do it this way. To start with, get onto all fours with straight arms and legs and lift your hips up into the air so your body is in a V shape. You then place one foot on top of the other and slowly lower the heel of your lower foot to the ground. This is a slightly deeper stretch that everyone will be able to feel. The next stretch you want to perform is for your quadriceps. Your quads are involved in almost every movement in your leg. They help with knee motion from straightening and bending your knee joint. So when it comes to swimming, your quadriceps are important for the kick on all strokes, including balance and kick propulsion. Your quadricep muscles can easily become tight with frequent use. So to stretch them out, stand on one leg with both knees together. Grab your foot that's off the ground with your hand and pull it towards your bum. Make sure when you do this stretch to keep a straight posture by pushing your chest out, but more importantly, push your hips forward. This will deepen the stretch and be more beneficial. The third stretch we're going to show you is for your hamstrings. Similar to your quadriceps, your hamstrings help with leg movement from straightening and bending your knee joint, which therefore, again, makes them important for kicking. Anyone with office jobs at a desk will more than likely have tight hamstrings from being sat in one place for many hours. There's a few ways to stretch your hamstrings effectively, so we'll start with a simple one. For this stretch, all you have to do is touch your toes and keep your legs straight. This stretches both hamstrings at the same time as well as your lower back. To increase the stretch further, aim to touch your knees with your head as well as touching your toes. Not something that we can do, but you give it a go at home. Stretch number 4 is a standing groin stretch, or an abductor stretch. The adductors are used to help stabilize the hip joint, which helps with kick balance. They are also used in an explosive way, especially for breaststroke, so muscle tightness can be common if not stretched regularly. To do this exercise, stand with your legs well outside hip width apart and keep your feet facing forwards. Then lean to one side and bend your knee until it's over your foot. You should then feel the stretch in your upper inner thigh. The last stretch is for the biggest muscle in your body, the glutes. Your glutes are attached to the bones in your pelvis, hips, back and legs. So if your glutes are tight, you might feel tension not only in your bum, but also in those surrounding areas that it's connected to. With glutes being such a big muscle, stretching them out often will increase your flexibility in other areas of your body. Again, like with most of these muscles, there are a variety of ways to stretch them out. One way of doing it is by bringing your knee up towards your chest whilst being sat down on the floor. Place your foot over and outside your opposite leg and hug your leg as tightly but as comfortably as you can. Make sure that your hips stay fixed on the ground and your back straight doing this stretch. As a general rule of thumb, again, with all of these stretches, you're going to want to perform them for 20 to 30 seconds on each side before moving over. And remember, you need to breathe normally and relax through each stretch. There are loads of stretches that swimmers can do, and we're going to be making another lower body stretches video for you in the near future. But for now, please subscribe to the Propulsion Swimming channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you on the next one.